This is the video for the 14th, I think, of November 2021 on a Monday. I am gassed the fuck out. I'm done for. The last 2 days I have felt so bad. Right now I feel so bad. So tomorrow I'm gonna go into the goddamn gym. I'm gonna get a membership at the gym before I die. So much pain, so much pain, so much pain. It's kind of like dehydration, I guess, would be a good way to describe it. Like the worst dehydration imaginable. Yeah, but I'm out. And I think I can't be as productive because I have to sleep more. It's making me sleep more. I think I was working until 7, and then I got up at 2:30, so... Well, I didn't wake up at 2:30. I got up at 2:30. I woke up at, like, noon or 10. I'm kind of a cart napper. So, 8.5, 9 hours. That's too many hours to sleep. If you're not exercising, I should... If I had gone to the gym, or if I was going to the gym regularly... I'd probably only need like 7 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep. So the gym would pay for itself in terms of time. Because but when I wake up, I feel bad, horrible. I don't wake up feeling good. Maybe a little bit groggy in the beginning, it was just bad. So, but if I'm going to be able to, I have OCD about my website. So if I'm going to be able to look after my body and not suffer from OCD, like thinking about the website while I'm working out, I'm gonna have to I have to shut down the outside world. I have to create a nice little ecosystem in my own brain that validates all the work that I'm doing. Because I can only count on the outside world to try to like talk me out of what I'm doing. Like nobody seems to think that nobody wants to know anything about history, it seems like. So I told my mom that, and I'm like, none of this, stop doing what you're doing, bullshit. So yeah, I got up at like 2:50, 2:30, and went over to called my mom because she told me to call her. Do a walk or whatever. She's like, yeah, come over, do errands with me. I was like, yeah, I will, because like I need to walk. I need to at least walk. Because if I was laying in bed all day working, it would just, oh my God. There's no, like, I don't know if you've ever had the nightmares where you're like stuck in a hot box, not able to breathe, and extreme physical pain, and you know you're going to be stuck there for eternity. Like that's the ultimate hell. I used to have nightmares like that as a kid. It's kind of like how I feel now. Like there's no escaping at this point. Unless there's only one thing that will get me out of this, and that's if I exercise. So, but I can't stop time. So exercise gobbles up time just as much as anything else does, you know. The seconds go by the same. So, yeah, so it's not really the greatest time to have to go to the gym because I'm in the middle of one of these like low priority, high time consuming things. Tracing the roads of Rome, ancient roads of Rome and all of Italy. And it's kind of low priority because the thing that's really interesting is actually the city of Rome. But the roads around the peninsula are definitely interesting. Like when I do it in the polygon, the reason that I do it in the polygon instead of line is you can get down to like, I don't know, airplane level, 10,000 feet, or like helicopter level, a couple thousand feet, drone level, a couple hundred feet. And then if you look off to the distance as the road's going, you could see the road gets slightly narrower as you go farther away. And especially if the road goes up over the mountains, you can see how the road swivels over the mountains and gets smaller as it goes. And it's like 10 times, at least 10 times more realistic looking, if not 100 times, because it like totally ruins it for me if it's just a line. So I can make videos. Like I can then trace over with a line, or basically the general area with the line, and then put the line up above, and then use the line to know all the information, the route. And then put the line up above, or maybe another line that's not on the road. Because if it's a line on the road, it's jaggedy. So you have to do another line that's more general, and then you can hover above. Turn that into a movie for like bike touring. Bike tours should. Like back in the 1700s, all of the wealthy English lads would do a tour of Europe, all the historical areas, and they'd always go to Rome. Well, in the 21st century, I think the equivalent of that, but not just the wealthy, just like everybody, will try to relive history by riding over the ancient Roman roads and visiting all the ancient, cities. And then the battles and stuff. I'm like looking over there's the battle and that. So, kind of like lost my train of thought. So yeah, that's why I think it's kind of definitely worthwhile to build those and all that. I was even thinking about building it on Garmin. And we'll see how time consuming it is, but I could do it, because if you can share Garmin, and I think they have it like that, where you can have like downloadable on my website, I can have like a big G, the icon Garmin next to the Google Earth, so that you can just download the route directly to your Garmin. So if you fly to Rome, your Garmin computer will tell you where to go, to trace the basic route of the ancient Roman roads and the ancient Roman cities and even battles. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to that before I start, doing the ballads. There's the thing. So there's 3 different lifestyles that I can have. There's 100% website. There's website dominated mixed with exercise, and then there's exercise dominated mixed with website. So the last bunches of years, I've been doing website exclusive. And then I'm going to do starting tomorrow, I'm going to do website dominated. And then, after maybe a few years, after I get to a certain level, then I can finally get into exercise dominated. Whereas 5 years ago, a couple years ago, 2 years ago when I got my time trial bike, I only had 2 speeds. I had exclusive website and exercise dominated. But now I'm introducing the third one, which is website dominated mixed with exercise. So that's what I did yesterday. All day, I was tracing the roads, and I went all the way up to the border of Slovenia, and then I did from like Rome area down to the southern Italy, and then back up, and then I went from Italy back down to towards the tip of Italy, the pointer toe of Italy, and then I was starting to go back from the toe back up. I think I made a mistake and traced over the highway instead of the bike road with the polygon at the beginning of one of the roads. But so I don't know if that's what I'm going to do today. Maybe I'll just take the day off today, so that I can get up tomorrow, because I have business stuff I need to get caught up with, which I haven't. I've been neglecting. There's still tax problems. I have tax problems all the time. I have the worst tax problems that I have to figure out tomorrow. And then something else. well, the gym, and then, yeah. Oh, and then health insurance. So, um, um, that's, and then, yeah, come back and do that. So, yeah, that was kind of, that was my run. That was my run with, I look like a tear. It's just as like a blemish. That was my run, with just working on the site. My body timed out on me. I'm just too, can't do it anymore. My mom, like, my mom was telling me that we're humans, animals. Humans are animals, and animals need to move around. And yeah, I think it's true. So yesterday I was listening to Theodore Monson, History of the Roman Empire, but I wasn't doing a very good job listening. I think maybe my mind is going. Listen to a little bit of that. Oh, but then I listened to do a lecture about Jesus, if Jesus really existed, and kind of convinced me, oh my God, that is, it's just a myth. I'll talk about that later. But everything that happened with Jesus actually happened with a bunch of other historical figures before him. There was even a Jewish god named Jesus. So, I got stumbled onto that because that was a subject in Seth Magical Approach. I like reading the channeled books. I get a new credit on the 17th in a couple days. I think maybe I'll use it on Raw and listen to that again. That'd be cool because I believe that stuff. I believe that stuff. So, anyways, that's that. With that, I went to my mom's. We didn't go on a bike ride or hike, but we went on shopping. Went to first place. I can't remember. Oh, Pearl Street Mall to the Boulder Bookstore because she got some like notebooks, and then like a date book that was bigger than the one she has now. And then we went to the hardware store. We went. She bought it. Okay, so that's it. That's my roommate.